This is a short video to help you put together your ELA 10 notebook. I'm going to open up my notebook. I'm going to write on the very first page, glue down on the back side, this half-page table of contents, and then I'm going to count front, back, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on that fifth page, you're going to put number 1. That is actually your first page of your notebook because all of the preceding pages are for your table of contents, and we're going to add to the table of contents throughout the year. This page is a little funky. I'm going to take my yellowish Universal Idea notebook notes. I'm going to paste the entire back side of that, flatten it out onto that first page, and then I'm going to fold over in any way that makes sense to you so that you can see both sides of the big list of universal ideas. So anytime that we have a front and back page, you can get creative in how you want to glue it and where. It's helpful if these two pages are on the same first page. We will be referring to them together this year as we move along. So I have just glued what I call a little ribbon or a little like a 1/2 inch, and then I can flip it over and I can fold it in so that it looks like this. And that is actually your first page. Your second page, just glue the whole back side of the question matrix. You can glue it this way, you can glue it vertical, it's up to you. And then I have page 3, just put a big number 3 there. You're going to glue the entire back side or tape the entire backside of this blue question types page. So pages 2 and 3 facing each other are all about your questions. And then page 4, we have our habits of mind. I'm just going to glue or tape the entire backside and put it either vertical or horizontal. Facing that is page 5, and page 5 would be making arguments about universal ideas. I'm going to flip it. I have this fancy colorful tone wheel, and I'm going to glue the entire side down and flatten it out. This page is a little funky. Page 7, you're going to take this crazy big list of tone words, and I glued it where it said glue, right? So anywhere it said glue here, I just put a lot of glue there. And then it says fold here. So I literally just folded where it told me to fold or about where it told me to fold. And then it kind of looks like that, right? So then I folded it again. And then I can see the entire alphabet of words. So really any way that makes sense to you to fold, go ahead and do that. But this is the way, you know, you can do that, you can do that, so that it's here facing your tone wheel. I flip the page and I have my reasoning guide, a yellow page. Same thing, it didn't really fit vertical, so I went ahead and placed it horizontal, and I put glue just until about the edge of the paper, and then I folded it in a way where I could see the entire text. And like an accordion, I pull it out when I need it. And then 9 and 10 are for your signposts. So page 9 and page 10 would be your signpost flip books. I just don't have them now while I'm making the video, but that is it. You're done. You've put together the beginning of the year notebook. What you'll do then, the next entry you have for your table of contents, you're going to write right here. You'll continue the table of contents by adding in the date and the page number. And then if it's a do now, if it's a handout, all of our handouts and do nows that we write will go in here, as well as your independent reading logs, which is a whole other page I haven't given you yet, and that is when you track what you read on a daily basis. Make sure you take a big Sharpie or a name tag and write your name and your block on the front page or on the front cover of your notebook. And you can keep this notebook in our classroom in a cubby, and you always have it there. You could take it home if you want, but please bring it back with you. That is it. You're done.